Hey guys, Llama here. Welcome back to another Lego Transformer video. Today, I have a new Lego Transformer to show off. Um, I have done a bunch of other Lego Transformers. The past few being Starscream, Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee, in the Generation 1-esque style. Those, if you haven't already seen them, will be in the LEGO Transformers playlist, so go ahead and check them out if you want to see something like that. But today, we're going to be taking a look at LEGO G1 Soundwave. So, here he is in his cassette player mode. He just sits down there like so and just sort of chills out. You can see we got some buttons on either side, some buttons here, the Decepticon logo, and the center. The back is all folded up, and we got a little battery here, which will come into play when we transform him. So speaking of transforming, let's go ahead and get into that. So first thing you're going to want to do is get this battery and just pop that off. That will become his sound blaster gun later. Next thing you want to do is take these little stands here and just fold them up. They're just meant to help the robot stand in its cassette player mode, because otherwise he doesn't really balance that well. Next step, you want to take this little white thing, this little white claw piece here, and just push this back like so. Then you're going to take this whole top assembly from the front and just peel it on back, and there's a series of hinges, and they'll just all hinge all the way down like so. After that, what you're going to want to do is take the head and just push it forward like so. Then come around to the front here. You could splay the legs out a little bit if you want. Then come over here, and there's a little panel on the back here, and it is a little bit tricky to get, but there's a panel here that will fold out and down. You're going to want to do that on either side. That was pretty difficult to get to. There we go. After you do that, you're going to come back to the front, and you're going to fold these out like so. Then you're going to do a bit of an illegal transformation technique, I guess. You're going to take this, and you're going to bring it up, and then rotate it around so that the stud is facing forward, and then just push it down. Not parts forming because it doesn't come off, but this is parts forming, and this is just going to plug into this little hole here and become his shoulder cannon, just like so. So here's our little bit of a Soundwave boy. We're just going to get him in a size comparison here with the previous guys. Those guys being who I mentioned earlier. We have Starscream, Megatron. Now you may notice that this is not the Megatron from that Lego Megatron video. If you pay close attention, you can tell he's taller. That's because I made him bigger so that the scale would make more sense. Then we have Optimus, and we also have Bumblebee. So you can see how he scales with all of those boys. He does have sort of a little feature that I added in. Soundwave, being a cassette player, has cassettes. And obviously, what would a Soundwave be without at least one cassette? So if you take this chest piece and you pull it down on this hinge, inside is a little tiny Laserbeak. Now you can pull that out. You just grab this black section and sort of rotate it slightly so you can get a better grip on it. And then, ow, crap. Okay, panel fell off. Let's put that back on. Boop. We're gonna take this panel. God diggity dirg! Take the panel. You know what's funny? I literally did this 3 times off camera and it worked just fine with no problems. There. Inside, there isn't much going on in there. You just close that back up. Now, it wasn't really possible for me to make a Laserbeak that had a good transformation. So unfortunately, this Laserbeak is pretty much almost all parts forming. The only actual transformation bit without parts forming is this being rotated and pushed up to be the head. The rest is parts forming. You're going to want to pop this off of this stud and put it back on like so on both sides. There you have a baby Laserbeak. And that is what this little clip is for. It's going to go right here in the center of that and just plug on there. And now you have Soundwave with his little Laserbeak on his shoulder, like a good birdie boy. Anyway guys, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button down below to show me that you did. And as always, if you haven't already, make sure to also hit that subscribe bell. That subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content from the channel. And I'll see you guys later.